Hey, I'm back, man. You know the vibes. Way forward. Another times. Back to another video. One more, real quick. I gotta drink my agua. You know what I'm saying? Gotta drink that water. On page 88, man. You know the vibes. Got a big page on this, so I'm gonna try to go quick on it. Get vibey, get timing on it. Be able to see yourself as you're moving through your own emotional spectrum. It is an instant quality to cultivate. Knowing the difference between who you are when you're balanced versus who you are when your mood is low can help endure difficult moments without making them any harder. When you are in a tense mood, question the assignments and judgments you're making. You know from the past experience that heavy emotions can negatively color your view. It's not the time to make the big decisions. Your perspective is never perfect. It is influenced by your emotions. So your perspective is never perfect. It is influenced by your emotions, or you may be missing some further information that will clarify what you're seeing. Understand this supports your humanity. Humanity. Perception becomes clearer when your mind is balanced and when it tries to, to devolve a assignment as selfless as possible. Those with deep inner peace understand there is rarely a need to create a rhythmic judgment. That's what are most needed are love and care. So we're not gonna break it down. We're gonna break this whole page down in a few words, what each paragraph is saying. And as the first paragraph saying, know when you are in balance, when you can understand, when you're in those hectic moments, when you're balanced, you can handle those. But when it's times when your mood is low energy, you gotta understand. That's when you gotta know. You know what I'm saying? That's when you gotta understand how to endure it. Those moments when it's those hard struggles without making it worse. That's what it's saying. So how can we, right? So this is what we do. As the second paragraph says, when you're in that tense mood, what they're saying is you gotta question the assignments and the judgments. So it's saying it's the assignments, you're assuming, and the judgments. Let's just say that you are making. Then you think about in the past events how these heavy emotions before would negatively color you, meaning negatively increase your view. And then that will make you make these worse decisions. But what they're saying is at this time, when you're in this tense mood, realize what you're saying, your thoughts, realize your judgments, right? And as you're doing that, remember that these heavy emotions can negatively impact you to the point to view something that is not clearly to make the right move at that time. That's what it's saying in the second paragraph. So what are you trying to, what is this author trying to say in that second paragraph with the first, right? We just spoke. This all connects. Hold on. Let's get to the third paragraph. Because of your perspective, it will never be perfect. Whatever your view in the world, whatever it is, it's not going to be perfect. Why, right? Because it's influenced by your emotions. Or you're missing further information that will clarify what you're seeing. Then your understanding and supports the whole thing. Meaning what it's saying, this third paragraph is, what you're having this view, when you're in the low and you're having these tense moments, right? They're saying the question and the judgments so you don't let the emotions come in negatively impact you to make a wrong decision on that time. Because if you do, right? Because you do, when you do it, your perception is not going to be bright because it's never perfect. Because it is only because it was influenced by those negative emotions, or you was missing information to really clarify what you are looking at right now. That's what we're saying. Okay, why am I, this and this and that, right? So then, why did this all connect then? Because when your perspective is clear like a line, straight line, right? And you're not all over the place with your perspective, right? That's when your mind is balanced, and it could make the assignment as selfless as possible. So why are we saying this? So when you have a deep inner peace, you can understand there's really a time, a moment to make a harsh judgment. When most of the time you just need love and care. So at the end of the day, you need low moments. Love and care is what you need, not to make a harsh judgment because it's going to be influenced by negative emotions, and you don't need to do that in that moment because your view is not going to be perfect. Your view is not going to be perfect. It's going to be influenced by those negative emotions. That's why you got to question it when you're in these tense, when your mood is tense like that and you're on a low energy. But when it's clearly in your balance, then you're able to do what you need to do. But when you're not, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? You know, when it happens in that time and it feels like that, you're in a low moment. No judgment, love and care. Be kind. Those are your answers, clearly. But when you're balanced, you're able to handle those situations. And that's what we're clearly getting in this point that you gotta understand. In page 88. Now let's get to page 89. Some people won't be able to see you, even if you're standing right in front of them. They speak to you, but they're only given their projections. They want you to listen, and they think they know it best for you, even though they don't know you at all. So hold on. I'm gonna break this down simple up. Some people won't be able to see you even though they're standing right in front of you. So you could pass, look, it's simple like this. You could pass a wonderful girl. You and say to the girls, wonderful guy, y'all pass by each other. But what they're saying is, y'all not seeing eye to eye. Because that person is sitting right in front of, or let's not even do that. Let's say you're talking to someone. Y'all talking to each other, but you're not seeing eye to eye, meaning the next point what it's saying is they speak to you, but they're only giving you their projections. So what I'm saying is, why this works for the first two sentences I'm saying. Sometimes people will be sitting right in front of us. Even if they're sitting right in front of you, you won't be able to see them because they're not meshing well. That's one thing's not meshing well. Because when y'all mesh well, then y'all able to see each other. Then y'all connect. Then y'all can talk, you know? Then y'all can click. When y'all not meshing well, y'all not seeing eye to eye stuff. And that's what we're saying. Then that's the point of the second. When they speaking to you, they're only giving you their projections. When you having a conversation with someone, y'all able to go back and forth. You talk and I talk, and then sometimes you can interrupt each other. Then y'all could go on it, and then boom, boom, boom. Then y'all clearly seeing each other. When you're not seeing each other, it's good. The conversation is gonna be dry. The conversation is gonna be weird. It's gonna be awkward. It's gonna be this and that. And then your body language, you're gonna listen. You're not gonna listen. You know, other person's gonna say what they gotta say just to get there with their feeling. But they're not asking what you're going through, how you feeling today, the case may be. And that's what we're saying in these first two sentences, right? And lastly, this explains everything. They want you to listen. And they think they know best for you, even though they don't know you at all. So they want you to listen because they're going through something, but they don't want to listen to you. They don't want to clear what you, but they will say advice that they think is best for you. I have in my life, it's been wrong with a lot of advice to certain people, and they have proved me wrong all single time. I'm not happy for it. I don't even be right all the time. Prove me wrong. I want you to prove me wrong. You know what I'm saying? I want to be right what I say, because sometimes it's not about being right. You know, it's showing me that maybe I don't know who you clearly are. Maybe I don't know, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it was, like, some of these guys proved me wrong. But why I'm saying this is, there are gonna be people in your life, family, friends, relationships, like your partners, whatever the case may be. They'll say they know what's the best for you, but you gotta have these conversations where it'll feel like they're controlling all the time in the conversation. They'll make it, I'll speak. And then when I feel like I want to ask you, I'll ask you when I want to feel like I ask you. And that's not how it works. You know? They have this view on you, but they don't clearly know you. Because if they know you, then they would have listened to you. If they know you, they'll be able to see you. If they know you, then it would be a full conversation than a one-sided conversation. And that's what we're talking about, man. Come on, man. That's what you're gonna be in life. We're gonna meet people. Y'all not gonna mesh at all. Sometimes you'll be able to understand it with energy, but you'll be understanding when your body, man, both y'all body language is not matching with each other. When y'all not clicking, you know, when y'all eye contact's not, it's not there. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is it's saying this clearly is that's what's gonna happen in life sometimes. You know, you think this person's great for you. You saw that, let's say on a dating app, you think this person is not. You go on the date, it's the opposite. You meet the person and all what y'all text, all on the phones, it changed everything. That has happened in my life multiple times. I wish the best for those people that, you know, we were on a date. Y'all were amazing, wonderful women. It's just we weren't meshing well. And that's what sometimes it's gonna be in life, where y'all gonna mesh with someone, not even just relationships, just your friends, your family. Your family. Oh my God. It's, you know, in certain families, they have the view of you, and it's like, do you not just realize what I went through at a young age? Like, can I breathe? You know, can I, you know what I'm saying? Just live and learn, fail sometimes, and learn from them. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, man. Like, I feel like they have these, like, they know and they don't know. And that's fine with it, man. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you have an opinion about. I don't care what you have expectations. I don't care what. I know who I am when I'm not around you. I know who I am when I'm with friends. I know who I am when the world knows me more than you know. God knows me when none of y'all are watching. Why do I need to care about my loved ones? You know what I'm saying? When we don't see eye to eye all the time. When you don't want to listen sometimes to me. You know what I'm saying? When this and that. And let me not even put my projection of it. I'm just saying generally for everything, not just family, but everyone in your life. If this happens, then they don't know what you want in your life. They don't know your dreams. They don't know what you really want in your life. They don't know what you're chasing every single day. They don't know all the hard work you're putting in outside of school, outside of the stuff you got to do. They don't know that. So when things pay off, all of a sudden they were like, I didn't know. You never asked. You never hit me up asking. Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, when I say this, try to work on certain relationships, like during this, you know, the times when you're working hard, grinding, so you don't feel like, they don't feel like, oh, you're just being self. So try to call the people around your ages, check on them. Try to, once in a while, call your aunts and uncles. Try to call your parents. Try to. Even relationships, good or bad, you know, just check on them. As long as you check on them once in a while, once a year, whatever the case may be, you know, just work on it, you know. It's hard sometimes, but you're going to be able to, you're going to improve, you know what I'm saying? You got to work at it, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to be, you're not going to have it right away, but you're going to get better at it over time. And that's what in this page we're saying is, they don't see you eye to eye, they just speak to you, but only give what they feeling, not, you know, you can't talk at all. And they want you to listen, but you can't, you know what I'm saying? They, you know, and they gonna give you advice that they think they know, because they, you know what I'm saying? This is the one thing I'm gonna say about this page 89, that sums it up. Don't listen to people if they didn't go for the dreams that you want. Don't listen to people. They never went to the dreams you want, chasing and stuff. They never went to it. Don't listen to them. They never went to what you're doing, you know, don't listen to them if they never had experience what you experienced, you know what I'm saying? Talk to the people that went through it, yes. In your family, yes. In your friends, yes. Don't talk to people that never went through it. Now, they're just helping you out, giving some advice that can really help, then use it. Now, they're not giving advice and it feels wrong, if God's saying it, feels like, listen to them. But don't make it seem like you're not listening, you know what I'm saying? Give it care, listen. You know, just cancel it out after. Like, okay, I heard you. I'm moving on with my life, you know? That's what I gotta say for page 89, man. Page 90. Ooh, the stinger. Ooh, for the stinger. What do you do when everything's going wrong? Don't punish yourself. Don't think bad of yourself. Remember that storms are temporary. Try to do kind things for others. Make changes to your daily routine. Figure out which old habit is slowing you down. Do what you need to do to balance your mind. Realign with your peace. Now let me break this down. Don't punish or think bad of yourself. Bro, yes, be your number one fan, be your number one judge, but don't be so of this number one judge of yourself, whatever your craft, whatever you're working every day. When you know what I'm saying, when things are going bad, when life is in your bad moments right now, it's hard, it's tough, you're stressful and stuff. Don't think badly about yourself. Don't be so hard. Don't punish yourself. Oh, I need to do this and that, punish it. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're saying. Now, the second sentence, remember the storms that are temporary. So what it's saying in that is remember that whatever you're going through, it's not going to be for the rest of your life. It's going to be short term. It might be a year long, short term. It might, whatever it is, understand that you're going to get past it. So remember, whatever you experience, it's going to move on. You're going to be able to move on sooner or later. You gotta be patient. That's one thing about it. Understand, be very patient in this. Try to do kind things for others. When things are going wrong in your life, try to support others. Try to be kind in there and other people. Because what that does, when you're giving kindness to people, giving that energy, that's gonna come back to reward you sometime in your life. And it can help you with what you're dealing with in your own life. That's what you gotta understand. But don't do it, but just do it, be kind. Don't expect the rewards right away. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that energy is going to come back, not a reward. I'm saying the good energy you're doing is going to come back and help yourself out, what you're dealing with in your life. And it can make you feel better in what you're dealing with. Make changes to your daily routine. So like, I'll be for real, my daily routine, it depends how I wake up. Sometimes I'm not going to stretch out. Sometimes I'm not going to be able to meditate, but try to do the ones constantly habits you need to do in the morning. Brush your teeth, wash your face. Simple. You know what I'm saying? Drink a lot of, drink some good water right when you wake up, but make sure you're washing your face, brushing your teeth. Those are the two most, I'm not joking. You know what I'm saying? Like at night, maybe, plan out what you're going to wear the next day and, do better at that, you know what I'm saying? Just switch it up, make some changes and see if those changes work. And if not, do some other changes, see whatever works out and stuff. Not all the time, every day, you're going to have this daily routine. Sometimes you're going to have to make changes. Sometimes you're not going to be able to do all at that time. Even when school comes back for people in college or high school, sometimes you got to switch it up sometimes. So understand that. Figure out which old habit is slowing you down. Now, this is key. One habit is slowing you down. I would have said video games for a minute, but now it's more of my favorite streamer is not streaming no more. I say watching streams right now. Like I'm in and out now, but I would say on the phone, just another distraction, social media, all this other stuff, or like old habits that I do, like getting distracted, And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set up a screen time on my IG, set up a screen time on certain apps. And I'm going to limit myself on the phone. Get back to just, you know what I'm saying? Because I know when I'm less on the phone, I'm more productive. I know when I'm logged in on my stuff, then I'm more getting content out. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is sometimes. You got to figure out which is killing you, slowing you down, and write them down. Write down all your habits you have and figure out which one that you're still doing, that you know that was affecting you in the past and now it's still affecting you now. Simple. That's all. Do what you need to do to balance your mind. So we're saying in this one is figure out what you need to do, meaning like figure out all the things you're doing in your life, but figure out what you need to do to make sure your mind is balanced. Gotta make sure your mind is everywhere, overthinking and stuff. Get a journal. Your mind everywhere, meditate, or find other things that can help out clear your mind, so you don't be making your mind everywhere. And if you're having your mind more balanced, then it's going to be able to think better, having good thoughts, and you're able to plan out better. You're able to organize things, organize your thoughts and stuff. That's what we're saying clearly. And lastly, and realign with your peace. Look, I'm going to sum up this. When those days be bad, sometimes like, I'll get a perfect example. Last week, your boy was out of it for like 4 days. I wasn't able to do what I needed to do, but what I did the next four days after work and stuff, I realigned my piece. I refocused on my stuff, did things that I know that I needed self-care, but then I focused back on meditating. Then I listen to frequencies, you know, at night. Then I listen to affirmations. Then I talk to God, you know, get my words and stuff. You know, I did all these things, and what I did was I get my peace back again. You gotta you know, and even going to sleep 8 hours helped me recover my peace. Meaning, like, you gotta do things that you know that's gonna help your peace come back. So meaning, like, you got to reconnect your peace. Do what, you know, our peace will go outside, go to the park, you know what I'm saying? Chill with nature. You know, go see some plants, you know, chill, you know, just to reconnect. Go look it up sometimes too. Look on ChatGPT or look on your phone. How to reconnect your energy, realign your energy, or even on YouTube. There's many ways. Just, you know, meditating is another way. Praying, it's a great way. Journaling could like help your thoughts out. But, you know, things that really can help you connect spiritually and, you know, get you back, realign your peace. When you realign your peace, then all the things that's going on in that moment, then it's going to be less and less. And then you can deal with it now more. You're like, okay, I got my peace back. I'm cool with what I'm dealing with now. You know what I'm saying? But these are all, I'm going to repeat it one more time. What do you do when everything's going wrong? Don't punish yourself. Don't think badly of yourself. Remember that storms are temporary. Try to do kind things for others. Make changes to your daily routine. Figure out which old habit is slowing you down. Do what you need to do to balance your mind and realign with your peace. When you do all those, then whatever you're going through, it's going to be, then you're able to handle it better. So just do those things. When things are going wrong, when things are, life is not this and that, just remember those things. Because that can help you out. And you can handle stuff more when it happens more often in your life. So that's it. I'm gonna chill out with that, man. But as always, man, keep trying to get better if you want to. This is the vibe, this is the channel. Like, subscribe, comment. Got any questions? You know, want to slow down more, get on these pages, maybe 3 or how you ever want. Hit the comments, or you want to look at my shorts. Look at my shorts. There's different styles. Going to deep things in 3 minutes and less. That's the vibes. But as always, man, keep getting better. Keep trying to strive for greatness, you know, and just keep learning how to be better than a few weeks ago, a month ago, whatever the case may be. But as always, man, adios amigos. Hasta luego.